Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. In the previous episode, we started our infiltration of Futaba's palace. And of course ran into some troubles along the way just because of the nature of Futaba's issues. But it wouldn't be a infiltration if there wasn't any challenge to it. What do you got to say, Morgana? My fur's all covered in sand now. My mind totally went blank when we got caught in that quicksand. Let's watch our step from here on out. Well, it wouldn't be a raid in an ancient tomb if there weren't traps.
I see.
The pyramid as a palace. This would make an appealing motif in my art. You never change, do you?
Indeed.
Art is everything to me, and palaces make for the perfect creative stimuli. Right.
Okay, let's go.
And there's only one way to go because the door's still blocked, because we still need to keep that beam of light hitting those doors.
Did you notice?
I'm sensing shadows. Lots of them. Well, that's to be expected. We're basically raiding her tomb after all. We better be cautious as we go, you guys. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Long open corridor? No way, this is a trap.
Oh,
Futaba-chan? So you've come. Follow me. Yep. Talk about a close call. We almost found out what life's like for a pincushion. How are we supposed to get to the other side with a floor like this? Well, this is the point where we check our surroundings carefully. There has to be something we can use. Hint, hint, in case you've somehow forgotten about your grappling hook, despite the fact that the previous area had some grapple zones. Oh, I bet your grappling hook would catch that just fine, Joker. Give it a shot. I don't honestly know what the point was of that whole conversation. I mean, I know the point of this scene. It's because it looks cool. Gee, I wonder if those mysterious holes on the floor are a trap. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Yep.
For real?
Holy shit, is she trying to kill us or something? Wait, look, there's some light up above. It's another one of those reflective boards.
Indeed.
Yes, but unless we can do something about this trap, we will not be able to proceed. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. And thankfully the shadows don't spot us, most likely because they know about the trap and weren't going to bother chasing after us. I'm still trying to test that idea that the non-stealable objects also spawn treasure demons. Though, honestly, I'm not really seeing it. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this one, yep, drops away. Alright, that one doesn't open.
Show me your true form. Let's go.
Okay, technically a new shadow, though we have already made her, so we already know her weaknesses. Sigh.
Let's go.
And thankfully, I remembered to bring along...
Matador.
Matador.
You're mine.
all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Now, here's something I didn't go over, but if you ask them to lend you your power while you already have said shadow as a persona, they will actually give you XP toward your persona.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Just something to show off. But it only works if you have them with you for obvious reasons. So, if you're having trouble getting Anzu up to the level to get Dekaja, then a good idea is to go in and try to capture a bunch of Anzus in here.
Focus.
Still nothing. And obviously we want to get the treasure demon in here because if we don't, then we have to rely on a lot of luck and mementos to get it. Yo, this statue's got a gem. We should take it, yeah? Hold on, there's an inscription on this stone slab here. Any who attempts to steal this gem shall be cursed. Dude, we can't let this curse shit get to us, right? Come on, let's just take it. Rejection gem. Sweet, we got it. Let's go. A curse shall befall you. Yeah, taking this thing will actually leave us legitimately cursed. I'm just gonna show it off because...
Whoa!
Whoa, that was too close. We're not getting past here with these arrows. Maybe the curse is real after all? What the hell are we supposed to do? God damn it. It's easy. Put the gem back, and then we can bypass it and shut off the traps. Hey, do you want to put back the gem we took earlier? Put it back. Yeah, we can always come back and get it if we need to later. Ooh, the atmosphere is kind of different in here now. Could the curse perhaps have been lifted? We should check to see if anything has changed. And yeah, if we try to run past here, arrows won't trigger.
Oh.
Hey, it's a button. Do you want to try pressing it, Joker? Push it a button.
Isn't that...
The evidence of that corridor has changed somehow. And that might do it. Let's go and see if we can go after Futaba's shadow now. Let's hurry, you guys. And now we go back and take the gemstone.
Yeah!
Alright, now let's see if something's gonna pop out of... Yep. Now that we have the gemstone, it'll pop out of the sarcophagus.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, the trap will no longer trigger now that we've hit that switch, so...
Some bad vibes from this guy. Watch out, Joker.
I'm just gonna come back once we've taken care of both of these shadows. Unless there's a new one, which I doubt it.
Show me your true...
Good work. Keep it up.
Alright, nothing challenging about those guys. Alright. Now, we could climb up some of those sarcophagi, but it's kind of pointless until we take care of other matters.
Focus.
Still no treasure demon.
Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
I can see it.
Come on. And you didn't spot me,
Show
how?
me your true...
Me?
Indeed.
I have something.
One of those doors on out here, eh?
I'll reveal your true form.
Did anybody else hear that scream?
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
I'm hoping that was in-game and not somewhere out here. Or out in reality. Okay then, new shadow. Menacing Owlman 27. This was usually an enemy that actually showed up in Kamoshida's palace. But I guess it didn't make a whole lot of sense for him to show up there. Anyways, weak to fire, resists ice, resists psi, weak to bless skills, and nullifies curse. Well, sounds like this is a job for On.
Persona! Dance, Hecate! See that again, Panther! Let's do this! Hecate! Let's see that again, Panther!
Just stay there.
Timid, huh?
Just look at it. Try calming its nerves.
I wonder if this is it for me. Had I known things would turn out like this, I would wish I had found the courage to ask that girl out. It's not too late.
Surprising.
Does that mean you're letting me go?
By the way,
I'm going to be killed no matter what, right? So, won't you allow me to ask something? As far as you're concerned, what kind of person was I to you? It doesn't matter.
Of course.
You're not interested in losers in general, is that right? Uh-huh.
So long.
Alright.
Now's the time to retreat.
Alright, well, we'll get
Okay.
another chance. Eventually. Oh, it's just the shadow spawning from the
I'll reveal your
sarcophagi.
true form.
Ooh, hello!
Don't let it get away.
I was gonna skip this, but, you know.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Alright, toss it over to Morgana.
All right, pass the baton and follow up. Zoro, show your might.
Take down the Naga.
It's almost scary how good
Swap
I am.
over to On, because the Stone of Scorn
Persona.
is weak to fire.
Dance, Hit-T. Let's see that again, Panther. Don't move.
My name is Stone of Scorn. My existence shall become a new part of you. And Stone of Scorn has all of the Tier 2 powers. Now, these are... how do I put this? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna hold out until we get, until we get something else. Yeah, I gotta get rid of something. What to get rid of? I guess Archangel. I was just using it to get,
Got a new mask, Joker.
bonus points with Akechi.
Okay.
And let me guess. Yep.
It's somewhere. Hey,
Is that a switch? Maybe we ought to press it. Sure. I mean, we won't know unless we try it. I'm pretty curious to see what it does. Oh, so it's one of those things that lets the light in. Looks like we can keep going now. Let's go check out that door. But first... actually, hold on. Let me take a look. Doesn't say, show if it's a dead end or not.
Joker, there's a chest.
show me your
And
true
a shadow.
Weak to bother with.
Meh. Yeah, no, can't jump down from there. Oh, I see. It seems as if we can proceed now.
Focus.
It's another way of getting to the statue. It's another Anubis statue. There seems to be an inscription here as well. Let's see, any who attempts to steal this gem shall be cursed. Wait, it says the same thing? This statue isn't actually holding a gem. What could be the meaning of this? Hold up, we got one with us. Want to try putting it in there? The atmosphere has changed in some intangible way. Perhaps the curse has been lifted. That thing wasn't even holding a gem to start with. It ain't fair making us put one in. It don't matter if this is some dog god or whatever, it just ain't fair. And yeah, that's the whole purpose of it, because if I recall correctly, there should be some traps around here that would prevent us from going forward. It's a button. Do you think it'll activate something else? Push it. Or perhaps... never mind. Doesn't matter anyways.
This is amazing.
What's that noise? That must have been the ballista. It sounded like it made quite an impact. Okay, let's go find out if anything happened. Well, surprisingly enough, yes, something did happen. Well, unsurprisingly enough.
Hey,
I think there's a will seer nearby. Don't pass it by. Or this chest.
oh.
mud cutlass.
Oh.
Oh, this beauty looks like it's just my size. This is mine now, alright? Go ahead. Now I'm even more of a threat. And yeah, we'll seed up here.
Hey, a will seed. Let's get it.
Huh.
Oh, we got a will seed, and we're coming for the rest.
Indeed we are. Because otherwise we'd miss out on a powerful accessory. Though granted, I haven't really been using accessories.
Hey.
There's some kind of control panel here. Should we try doing something with it? Sure. Is this some kind of picture? Odd, the design seems to be scrambled somehow. And maybe it's kind of like a puzzle. Joker, can you change the picture? Why, yes we can.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
But what is it a picture of?
This adult seems to be reading something to a crying child? The emotions of the artist are oft depicted in the art they produce. I can sense serious pain harbored in her heart.
I should never have had Futaba.
Is that voice coming from the mural?
She was always such a bother. It seems you caused your mother a great deal of trouble, Futaba-chan. She must have had some kind of maternity neurosis.
What was that? Based on its contents, it sounded almost like a suicide note.
Could that be what Futaba remembers of her mother's suicide?
But that's the shittiest thing to do to a kid if that's really how it all went down.
If that's really how it all went down. Key word there. Alright, well, that's another door opened up. A little more ways we can travel up. We have opened the second door, but the mystery has only intensified. There's no doubt we're getting closer to the treasure. Come on, let's keep moving. And yeah, we got another safe
The
room.
cognition here is weak. There may be a safe room nearby.
And another area that we have to explore. Like I said, with one exception, there's only... all the safe rooms are going to be in this main corridor.
Damn it.
So she's still tortured over her mom's suicide. This is the will she needs to hear? It's said that the artists exposed their hearts through their artwork. That being said, the mural we saw makes me wonder. No matter, we need to press on.
Joker.
Taba-chan said this'll be her grave. I wonder if those murals are at all related to that. We've got to help her, Joker.
Well... Hey,
Feels like we've come pretty far. How much do you think we have left? Taking into account the distance we climbed the first time, I doubt we've even reached the midpoint. Unfortunately, I have to agree.
what are your thoughts?
Anything else? Nope.
Let us be off.
Alright, let's get
Roger.
moving.
Let's go. We're counting on you, Joker.
Yeah, we're about 1/3 of the way through. Technically speaking. Guys, this palace is going to be a little bit different towards the end of it. Stone slab. When red and blue align, an illusion will rise. Only proper guidance shall form a path. Huh? What is it talking about? I haven't the slightest idea. It may be a hint of some kind. Alright, let's try recruiting this guy again.
Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
You just waltz into our territory acting like you belong here? Who the blazes do you think you are? I feel bad about that.
I see.
Appearances can be deceiving. It seems you are capable of rational conversation.
By the way,
I'm going to be killed in a minute, and what kind of person was I? Okay, we know it's not nobody really. Wait. Shoot, because they shuffle these things around. Nobody really.
I'm a fool. Of course.
Think it through.
Don't move. Your very life is on the line.
By the way,
My rival.
I see.
Admitting my virtues as your opponent. I wonder, is this my eulogy?
I see. I am thou. Thou art I.
Thank you, Morgana. Alright, Foul Breath, Terror Claw. Honestly, not that useful, but I do still need to, you know, take it with me to register it. What can I get rid of? Stone of Scorn is expensive. I need Matador. Satanta? Nah, Phoenix. It feels like Phoenix will be the cheaper of
Got a
them.
new mask, Joker.
All right.
It's somewhere.
Alright, and then I think at this point that should be all of the shadows we need to collect in here. You're late. What took so long? That's it. I've had it up to here with her. And yeah, of course it's a trap. Wait, this shaking.
Hey, wait!
Shoot, this is bad. Get back. I'm sick of this bullshit. What the hell is she thinking? Right, well, we can't get past there, but it did open up a new pathway for us. This seems to be the backside of that giant boulder trap. We should survey this place. And try to not fall into any pits in the process.
Look, a treasure chest. Why don't we crack it open?
Let's. Okay, so this is one of the areas that changed in Royal. It added up that whole back area to it. Button and a slab, huh? There's nothing visible on the slab. What do you think we should do? Push a button. Nothing's happening. That's odd. Is it broken, or could there be another step to this mechanism? There's another step to the mechanism. I'm getting an uneasy feeling.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on. Oh, yes.
Definitely near a will seed, you say? Does not seem to be opening. I assume this is some type of special door. Yep.
Hey,
Stone slab here too, but there's nothing legible inscribed on its surface. Sounds pretty useless to me. What do you want to do, Joker? Let's take a closer look. Ooh, it's shining. The devices controlling the mural seem to react in a similar
look at
fashion. Something showed up. It says B01010. That may be a clue of some sort. Either way, we should search to see if anything has changed.
wait.
What the? So this thing's linked to the stone slab is what powers it.
Indeed.
Quite the impressive contraption. Why don't we examine it closer? And now the slab has lit up.
Hey,
Huh? Slab over here is shining too. Was it not doing that earlier? It's the same color as the one from further in. There must be some meaning to all this.
It looks like.
So, the whole 0101, that's binary. 0 being off, 1 being on, and B represents the first orb. So 0, meaning this one gets turned off. It seems the hologram's coming from this coffin. Should we try fiddling with the control panel? Do it. So, 0, that gets turned off. Oh, it turned off. Try touching it again, Joker.
I see.
So it's possible to turn it back on as well. It looks like we should be able to turn the holograms on or off by accessing each control panel. Do you think this is related to that code from earlier? Most likely so. 0. This one is off. 1. This one stays on. 0. 1, 0. And then we mess with the button.
Oh,
Whoa, what's with the dramatic response? Guys, look. Those giant boulders rolling down the corridor?
Come on, man.
Dude, they ain't stopping. Is this gonna be okay? Push it again. That only made it worse. Do something, Joker. Did it stop? Hey, why don't we check on that corridor with the huge boulders? Yes, let's.
Whoa!
God damn, talk about a mess. It's broken. Well, I guess it would be a little more precise to say we broke it.
hey.
We can't get through like this. What are we gonna do? Perhaps we could walk over the giant boulders? Let's give it a try. Yes, and we could head up that way where we need to go, or we could head over here. Still working on it.
Hey.
Hey, look, there's a stone slab here, too. Touching this one will probably activate it, too. What do you want to do, Joker? Touch it.
Yeah!
Ooh, it lit up now, just like when we were expecting. There are inscriptions here on there. This time they say R01100 and B10011. This code is similar to the prior one. These would surely be hints for those buttons, though we broke it earlier. To be honest, it somewhat reminds me of binary. That makes sense given Futaba-chan's hacker background. Well, let's go see if anything's changed. Aha! Look! Something changed in the room, just like we expected. There should be some connection between that code and the code that appeared on the stone slab. Okay, so B... let's see, was it B011? Let's see, 10011. So 1, 0. Zero, 1, 1, and then on the opposite side, we just turn off the ones we left on here. That should do it.
Hey, hey.
It appears there is more work left for us. It's still functioning as before. Stone slab changed color. Now it's red too. Looks like it reacted to the slab we saw earlier. What do you want to do now, Joker? Push a button.
Yes!
Ah, the door opened. I wonder what lies beyond it. I suppose we'll soon find out. By the way, what's up with all the stuff here? Does it really represent Futaba-chan's mental state? Hard to say, but... it does prove that she might not be as simple a target as we were hoping she'd be.
Wait,
Well, we got the door open, so let's see what's next. I know you're hiding here somewhere.
man, that was easy.
Now, it does seem like there's two paths you can take, but in reality, one of them's trapped and you can't get
I can
past
feel
it, so
it.
you're better off going this way.
Hey, another will seed's over there. You've got a good nose for those, Joker.
Show me your...
A stylish victory.
And yeah, as you can see, there's a trap right there.
That's the second will seat. Joker truly lives up to his reputation.
Well,
I can feel it.
Alright, now that all that is taken care of, we can proceed forward in the direction we were meant to go with the boulders. Oh, and you can't actually crawl through here. Yep, blocked up by the debris. And the boulders, obviously.
I can feel it.
But yeah, you could easily just do the blue one and then poof, right out of there quickly. But you'd be missing out. And yeah, surprisingly, even with the optional stuff, this part of the palace was rather short.
This is the same mechanism as the one we saw before.
Then we just gotta touch it and make something happen, yeah? Come on, let's try it out. Oh, hey, it came on. Huh, this one's kind of hard to tell, though.
It must be scrambled as well. Let's use the controls to put it back together.
It seems the picture is complete.
Is she jumping in front of a car?
Could this be the moment when Futaba's mother committed suicide? Another voice.
She died right in front of Futaba's eyes.
That's horrible.
So, did her desire to forget those memories cause her to repress them?
Won't know until we get to the end. Yeah, that's one more section down.
All right.
It opened. That was a breeze. Pretty far in now, right? This has to be past halfway. Yeah, the treasure is definitely close. You better be excited. And of course, one more room
This sensation.
and one more section to get through.
Looks like we can use this place to rest.
Sweet, I think we're going to be able to come right back here if we wanna. Feeling a bit on edge. I think there could be an active alarm in the Velvet Room. There is. Don't care though.
Damn it.
Chased by a giant friggin' boulder. Did we go into a movie or something? That's where Futaba got the idea for that.
Isn't that...
What are those strange glyphs that we keep stumbling upon? The odd combinations of letters and numbers.
Now then,
We still don't know if Shadow Futaba's really on our side. Be careful, everyone.
Well,
What do you want to talk about? How's our progress? Feels like we've come pretty far. I think we should reach the deepest part soon enough. Wait, if we're climbing the stairs, does that make it the highest part? Either way, the treasure's getting close. I just hope there's not much left. I absolutely agree.
what are your thoughts?
Anything else? Nope.
Let's go.
Ready? Let's go, Joker!
Alright, last area. And it is definitely going to be bigger than the previous one, but so be it. Honestly, it almost feels like that first area was supposed to be an introductory area, but meh. Whatever. Wow. What wonderful form. Seeing such divine sculptures in person is exceedingly rare. Yeah, I guess you probably wouldn't be seeing anything like this shit if we weren't in a palace. Seriously, this almost feels like a trip abroad or something. Hey, now's not the time to be letting your guard down. I can sense lots of shadows up ahead. Yeah, but we can enjoy the scene a little bit. Now, I genuinely don't know what the point of this platform is. Perhaps to try and form some sort of symmetry with the other side, even though the other side is different from it. Who knows?
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Yeah, thankfully for some reason it seems like shadows don't spot us, even though there's nothing more between us than the open air and the gap in the floor.
I have something.
Chamber of Sanctuary, huh? Okay, that's the wall we need to smash down. There's the ballista up there. And this is just a dead end. And yeah, as you can see, this area is much bigger than the last one. Pardon me, needed to sneeze there. Now, if I recall correctly, yep, this falls away, so we have to go through this way. Where there's a shadow hiding out. Ooh, actually, I think there's something around here.
I have something.
Nope. Just a pot to steal from.
Piece of cake.
A switch. It doesn't seem as though there are any active traps at the moment, though. Press it. Hey, did something just move?
Well?
Wonder what it was. It didn't feel very far away. Only one way to find out. I believe it's got something to do with that dead end just above us.
All right, a
Yep.
chest.
Black robe. Ordinarily, there'd be spikes shooting out to try and impale us, but, you know, took care of that
I'll reveal
preemptively.
your truth.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Yeah, that's what I get for power leveling in Mementos. Now, we could jump over this way. But honestly, I'm just doing it to fill out the map. And because there's a ballista here.
Hey,
There's some kind of button here. You want to push it? Push it. Alright. So there was a passage hidden behind the wall. I wonder if there's a way back there. There is. It's going to take us a moment to get there, though.
The cognition here is weak. There may be a safe room nearby.
Yeah, like I said, this is the one exception to the safe rooms only being in the main corridor. The one exception.
hey.
Now then.
Oh my.
Never did I imagine I'd have to run for my life from a boulder. I don't know if anything else could scare me after that.
Isn't that...
Yeah, they're not gonna have anything new to say, so let's just head back out. It honestly seems like an odd positioning. I mean... Granted, I am at a higher level than I probably should be, so... It's not that much of a challenge for me, but it's not that far away from the previous safe room. I guess maybe if you have to take a break or stop playing when you're in this area, but eh.
No match for me.
For any of us. Alright, we're actually gonna head in here.
It's somewhere.
And there's something odd about this one.
This is strange.
This coffin has a different design than the others. Does it not make you wonder why? It is odd. Why don't we check it out?
Whoa!
Whoa, I can't believe you saw through that trick. I mean, it helps when I have special vision. What was that? I just heard something. Now the question is, where was that? Ah, here it is.
Hey,
Looks like there's a button inside. Do you want to try pressing it?
hey!
It moved. And that gets us a gemstone, which we're gonna need.
Oh,
Ah, it is that Anubis statue. I wonder if we are supposed to use this radiant gem somewhere. Come on, let's just take it with us. We can figure out how to use it later.
Hey!
Sweet, we got it. Let's go. But of course, shadows are gonna spawn, which, you know,
Focus.
not really an issue for us.
Now I'm even more charming.
Alrighty then. Level up and a new skill for Morgana, and fortunately it's Windbreak, which... Honestly, I don't bother with the break skills. I would have preferred it if he'd gotten Mediarama. That would have been more useful, and a nice replacement for Medea.
Okay.
They were nothing.
You got that right. Yeah, keep spawning them. I'll keep taking them out.
I got a new power!
And a level up for on that gets her Ambient Aid. Increases chance of inflicting ailments during rain/snow. Yeah, no.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Hey,
Hey, I've seen this thing before. Looks like it's where we put those gems from the dog statues earlier. Wait, don't we have a gem now? We should try putting it in here.
what immense power.
This pathway of light is quite impressive. It seems we will be able to pass over it. Not gonna disappear while we're crossing it, right? Oh, this is a little scary. Well, it's not like we got any other ideas on how to get across. Alright, 2 more shadows. I'll just take care of them off camera, and we'll be right back.
That was a little too easy.
I'll say. Alright, got a locked chest here, so what are we getting out of this? Robe of Hatred. Females only, though. Alright, well, let's see. What does On have? Golden Vest. Robe of Hatred prevents curse insta-kills. A robe that seems to be cursed. Well, for someone that's so cursed, it's pretty damn good. And being able to survive curse insta-kills seems pretty good, because it seems like whenever they're used against your party members, they always succeed. Or at least have a much higher chance than yours do.
Oh, this feeling. Maybe
Must have
there's-
added this safe room.
Oh,
Feeling a bit on edge, yeah. Finally through the third door. With all the steps here, this is probably a solid workout spot.
Isn't that...
Nope, same thing, nothing new.
Roger.
Because like I said, in the original, there was the only the one. And yes, I have played through Persona 5 Royal before. I just don't remember every single detail of them all.
Whoa!
Wait up, look, there she is. It's suck if we have to go through hell again because we walk up to her without thinking first. What's it called? Want to keep going? Let's go.
Okay.
But we should be careful. You're late. I thought all of you had died.
The hell?
We almost did thanks to you. I mean, do you really want us? I mean, do you really want to help us? Make up your goddamn mind. I'm not sure. There's not much left at this point, though. Oh, not again. This is all because you picked on her skull. Ah, Mott again. Your short temper has created more work for us. This is my fault? Who dares intrude upon the peace of this holy ground? This is the Pharaoh's tomb. None may disturb her slumber. We can't retreat now. We'll just have to do this. And yeah, it ain't gonna be that much different from the previous fight against him. Just that he starts with a Lamia and a Naga. Don't know why it still calls him a Cavern Snake Man, considering I've already recruited one. At least that should be the case. Do I have anybody that does single target? No, I do not.
Go down!
Well, at least Naga's also weak to them.
Joker? It's too not
Come! There!
Looking cool, Joker! Okay, guys, let's do it!
Here he comes!
Panther's a mouse now! Oh, she doesn't stand a chance like that!
Well, at least he didn't hit Morgana this
That
time.
was your skill!
But this does still mean our all-out attack damage is reduced.
You going or what?
Let's go. You're mine.
They're all knocked down!
Do it!
That was incredible, Joker! Finish him!
Yeah, summon all you want. Ain't gonna make a difference.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Yeah.
All right,
Go down!
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Let's go!
This'll end it.
And down they go.
I leveled up.
Damn it!
The hell's up with her? Can you just try to calm down? Nothing good will come of letting your temper flare up like that. She did say there's not much left, though. The end of this palace may be drawing close. Maybe. Let's try climbing up here. As this was marked on the map, and yep. There's an Anubis statue. Look, there's another Anubis statue, and it has one of those shining things, just like before. I bet we're gonna have to use it somewhere. Let's take it, Joker. Okay, we've got it now. Let's go. I wonder, do these things actually have descriptions? A gem with an azure aura found in the pyramid. Meh.
That's all it takes for me.
Alright. Ooh. Well, if we didn't already have one, we've certainly got one now.
Hey, that's a rare one.
We won't.
Persona! Hecate! You're on the floor! You're the best, Panther! This'll end it!
Persona!
Usually that would take them out. I don't have anything that does fire damage, though. Let's see, do I at least have... Here we are, Fire Magatama.
They're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker! This'll end it!
Still not down.
Yeah, take that, you jewel tool! Yeah!
Shame I couldn't have gotten the all-out attack on it, but oh well.
Okay. Easy win! They were nothing.
Yeah, I'm not jumping down. Instead, we are jumping across.
Hey,
Wasn't there something like this before, you know? We had to use that shining gem from Anubis. We already have another one of those gems, do we not? We should try placing it in here. This sight brings a tear to my eye yet again. So freaking weird, dude. And if for some reason you didn't press the button for the ballista, you can do so now.
It's somewhere.
Now let's see. Yeah, we want to just keep going across this way. Not much point in going across to the other ways. So I believe there should be.
I have something.
Yeah, this is literally where we just were earlier.
Look, a treasure chest.
Blackrock.
Oh,
Ooh, do I sense a... Yes, I sense a will seed. Let's go get it. Now then... Yep, gotta grapple across here.
treasure chest spotted. Must be something good inside.
Especially if it's
Oh.
locked. A helper knife. Huh. But apparently it's not an upgrade for us because of the Great Thief Stick. Yeah, I mean, it's an upgrade in accuracy, but it's 2 points less in terms of damage. Okay, grapple around to here. And we would have had to grapple anyways in order to get this board down. But if we go up here, we've got our Palace Guardian. Hey Joker, I'm getting a certain feeling from that door. We're in for a tough battle. Are you ready? Sure I am. Stupid thieves, to think you actually come here. You not pass, here you die. Here it comes. Get ready, guys. Let's see if I can actually find the weaknesses on this thing. Decadent False God. Let's see. False.
It's time.
Decadent False God repels physical and gunfire. Now, granted, this is for something way later. Weak to fire, absorbs cold, nullifies psi, weak to curse. Well, let's see if that's true.
Using it.
Nope.
damn. Ugh, I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
No more waiting!
In the name of our fallen comrade.
Here we go! Running on empty, man.
Behold, a saucy, zesty masterpiece.
Ain't nothing better than this. Get out, dumbass! Here you go, my treat. Not bad.
Gotta love that showtime.
That was ridiculous. Persona! Dance, Hecate!
Yeah, but it does seem to be weak to fire. Probably just has a resistance to
You're the best, Panther! Finish this!
insta-kills. Seeing as how it's technically meant to be a boss-like enemy.
Maybe not. Stick to the plan.
Oh,
This
right, I
group
can't
works.
swap out KO'd party members.
Let's go. That's not right. Okay,
They're all knocked down!
let's go.
That was incredible, Joker! Finish him! My turn! Hit her! Hang in there!
Okay, then. Here we are. Katsu Sando.
Here we go.
That's a big help. Get ready! You're on the floor! You're the best, Panther! Finish him!
Where is it? Where to go? There it is. Molotov cocktail.
Do it! That was incredible,
Shouldn't take more
Joker.
than, well, one more after this.
Do it! Watch this!
Ooh. Thank you, Homunculus. And yeah, like I figured.
Persona! You're on the floor! You're the best, Panther! Finish him!
Really?
Persona!
Okay.
There.
Lame. I would have liked to have gotten the bonus. But with this, we have the last of the will seeds. And with it, we should gain, well, we will gain, no should about it. The Crystal of Wrath. Whoops. Crystal of Wrath. Crystal that holds the power of Wrath. Speed Matter. The Speed Master. Automatic Suku Kaja at the start of battle. Lame. Not all that useful. At least not in my personal opinion. Alright, just gotta get this treasure
A
chest.
treasure chest! Why don't we crack it open?
Balm of Life. And yep, yet another puzzle.
The mural should display on the front wall now, right?
I'd expect so. Joker, if you please.
Wait, what? I can't even begin to tell what this one is.
It may be a rather difficult puzzle for us to solve.
Just a matter of getting the edges to line up. Because once you get the edges to line up, the rest of it is easy.
we're done.
A child pulling on her mother's clothes?
Mom?
More voices.
I'm tired of eating dinner alone all the time. It's always just convenience store bentos. I wanna go somewhere. Take me on a trip.
The one clinging to her mother would be Futaba-chan, right?
Don't be so selfish. You know I'm working hard to support you, right? Oh.
She seemed pretty angry. Is that the maternity neurosis the voice from earlier mentioned?
I thought it was pretty normal for a child to want to spend time with their parents, though.
Yeah, looks like Futaba was a pretty lonely kid growing up.
So these incidents compounded, forcing her mother to suicide.
I must die.
Huh?
I killed her. That's why I'm here in this tomb.
Don't say that!
I will die.
Futaba-chan!
Why'd she get so quiet all of a sudden? What happened to that snarky personality?
Could her heart perhaps be growing weaker?
We have to hurry and save her!
We will. We will. All in due time.
Huh?
It's open, but what's this?
Hey, this ain't opening. Think there's a way to open it somewhere else?
This door... It looks familiar.
Oh, Futaba's room!
That's it!
Why ain't it opening?
It must be her cognition that no one can enter it.
I'm surprised that you made it this far. Beyond lies the Pharaoh's chamber.
So the treasure's still here?
Indeed. However, you need my permission to open this door.
Then open it for us!
I cannot. You must have her invite you in.
What the F? Ain't this your palace?
What's she mean, Mona?
The shadow is Futaba, but not Futaba herself. In other words, we need the real Futaba's permission.
So we need to have Futaba-chan open her room and let us in?
Considering that you made it all the way here, you may be able to do it.
I guess we gotta return to reality for now.
But I remember Boss saying that she won't let anyone in.
Right. She's a serious shut-in.
How will we convince her to allow us entry?
Standing around here won't help. We'll just have to give it a try. That's what she wants, after all.
I think that we should do it too, even if it means we have to force ourselves in.
Someone sure is stoked about this.
We have no choice but to sneak in again.
Joker, it's your call when we do this. Make sure you think of some excuses just in case Boss catches us.
Leave it to me.
We're counting on you, leader.
On that note, is everyone clear on what needs doing?
Oh, that reminds me. Give me the calling card, the one Alibaba sent us.
What are you going to do with it?
We're the Phantom Thieves, you know. We gotta announce this. If the treasure's there when we get the room open, given this tour will let us take it right away. Queen, help me think of what to write.
I suppose.
We got this covered. You decide on a good time we barge into a room. That's all you.
Well, nothing else to it but to get out of here. We'll consult with the team one more time and then head for the
Good.
exit.
We made it to the safe room.
We may need to become a little more forward at this point, like how you all were with me. If that were to make her shield her heart even further, we'll only be exacerbating the problem.
Yes!
We're so close. I'm counting on you, Joker.
Hey,
I know we have Medja to deal with, but it's even more important to help Futaba-chan for her sake. Make sure we get this done properly.
Well... Okay.
Alright, we're finally closing in on the end. This ended up taking a long time, even though Futaba-chan herself asked us to steal her heart. Yeah, I just hope nothing else happens on the day of the heist.
What are your thoughts?
Hint, hint.
Shall we go?
You're right, we should get going.
Know your place. Come inside. We've much to discuss.
There you are, inmate.
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
It's the gallows, used to strengthen persona abilities.
Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself.
He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
Right. Well, anyways, what we unlocked is the gallows.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
Alarm time, inmate.
Strengthen personas at the gallows. So, what this basically allows you to do is it lets you take a persona and then sacrifice another persona to strengthen it. In addition, you actually get a random skill from the persona that was sacrificed, which is what makes the treasure demons very useful, and it's why they have so many different skills. Would be useful to give Matador Sayo, but that's beside the point right now. It's a good way. Now, technically speaking, a persona can only be strengthened once per day. There is, however, a way around it. Strengthen a persona, register it in Compendium, dismiss it, summon it, and then you can strengthen it some more. So you can basically do it infinitely until you run out of money, but I don't really need it right now.
Finished already?
What? You've got guts.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, Joker. Can't believe you're fine just spacing out in this heat. I'm getting killed here. Anyways, time to get out of here.
Well then.
Cognitive door is closed. Should we head back? Return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from Futaba's palace. Thank you for your hard work. Alrighty then.
Yes!
Finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card. You're right, and once we send it, the heist is the only thing left. We have to succeed. I'll let you decide when we do it, Joker. Let's make sure we're ready before then.
Okay.
You did great today. You tired? Calling card's ready. That was fast. I mean, I already wrote 3 of them before this, remember? But I came up with almost all the sentences. You don't gotta mention that. Smooth, Ryuji. The real question here is when we should go to Futaba's room. Well, I think our leader should decide. Look who's the smooth one now. It really should be up to him, don't you think? Absolutely, you have no choice but to carry this out. It's all on you, Jiru.
There you have it. Sounds like a pretty important task got pushed on you. No point in thinking about it now, though. We have to do it. Once you've made up your mind, just give the order as usual at the hideout. Hey!
If you're feeling really tired, why don't you request a massage from Kawakami?
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Oh, would it be alright if I go in my maid outfit? I might have quit my job, but it'd be complicated if a teacher visited her student for personal reasons. I can't get found out, you know? I hope you don't mind me dressing up like this when I come help you out. Or help you. How is this woman so strong? Feels like my body is being kneaded with iron rods.
Master!
So, what do you think about the amount of force I'm using, Master? Take it down a notch. You really want me to go lower with the force, huh? I could use more force if you wanted, but...
Jeez.
Huh, your body's pretty fit. What the heck do you do to get it like this?
Well?
So, do you feel a bit lighter now? Body really does feel lighter. Any fatigue I felt earlier is all gone. Oh, looks like that was pretty effective. Oh, since you're refreshed now, you can probably do something else before the night ends.
See you later.
Alright, I'm heading home. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Yeah, and if you noticed, she didn't charge us for that, because, you know, she doesn't need the money. Anyways, now that we're refreshed, we are going to head for Shinjuku. And let me make sure. Yep. Because we are going to hang out with Chihaya. Now, this isn't going to be a level up, or at least it shouldn't be.
Well then.
Please take a seat. I'm close to Clotho, but it won't deepen just yet. This is fine. Sometimes we do need to hang out with our confidants, and we won't be ranking them up. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Chihaya? Hang out with her.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Chihaya looks mystified. I'll go along with her readings until she's satisfied. I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon.
Goodbye.
Well then, see you. Huh? Who could that be at this hour? Since it's summer vacation, I'll be heading to LeBlanc tomorrow afternoon. The cafe is cool and quiet, and it's relaxing with the Sayuri there. It's a peaceful place. I'm thinking of relaxing and reading a book. Moreover, we can easily meet up should something occur. We can kill two birds with one stone. Don't worry if you already have plans. I'll be stopping by either way. If you'd like, we could spend some time together. Yusuke's coming tomorrow? Huh. Must be nice to hang out with him. Or it might be nice to hang out with him. I'm going to bed. Yes, during the course of the summer, sometimes your friends will come over to hang out at LeBlanc, and you can spend time with them.
Hey.
Hey, Jiro, one of your friends is here to visit. Sounds like Yusuke's here. Come on, let's go downstairs. If your confidant sends you a message prior, they might visit LeBlanc, and you can invite them up to your room to spend time with them. Yes, we can. Now then. I should note, this palace is very different. Once you send the calling card, you are going to immediately go to the palace. Unlike the previous ones where it's send the calling card, then you have the evening beforehand. Then you go. No. So, yeah, make sure you are ready. But we do not have the time for that because it's cutscenes and then boss fight and etc, etc. So, I'm actually going to end the episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.